And first question is why the government of Netherlands is supporting the programs of HIV prevention among key population? Why it's become a priority for you?
Actually, I can say that this has been a priority for many years, and it's a priority in the Netherlands. Indeed, the national HIV/AIDS prevention and care policies, but also in our cooperation with other countries, because we have by now really learned, by doing also, learned that this is a very important element, that in your HIV/AIDS policies you need to focus on groups and people at risk. You need to include them in the decision making about policies, about how to improve prevention, how to improve care, how to avoid stigmatization, many elements. So we think that that is very important for effective policies, to be effective. And we think it's important to share our experiences, which of course need to be adapted to local situations, which is why it's just us sharing the experience, but especially us underlining the importance of involving key populations here in those discussions. And that's the core of what we want to discuss and to bring to the world.
Thank you. And there's already 1.5 years of implementation of our joint activities within the U.S.-Dutch tripartite agreement. And what at the moment is the most valuable results of this cooperation, for your opinion?
I think that the first part of the discussions that I just saw show that the exchange of actual information, I mean information that comes from the field, from those that are targeted by certain policies, from those that need to have support, care, preventive measures, that they really get involved. I've seen active discussions just now and a number of very practical examples brought to the table, and I think for me that is an important proof of the value of this cooperation together with UNAIDS, the Dutch government and many parties in Ukraine. That shows that by exchanging and by thinking together, putting evidence together and then developing further measures, that should help in bringing about more effective, always yet more effective policies.
And what do you think about the future of this cooperation, and what might be the biggest outcome of our joint efforts?
I think we're very happy that our cooperation and our support to a number of programs and alliances such as Bridging the Gaps, a program which works with the 3 key populations most at risk, that our cooperation with that program is now being prolonged for another good number of years, and that will provide an opportunity to continue this cooperation, to continue to provide this platform of dialogue and collaboration between Ukrainian government, key populations, civil society, UNAIDS and other UN bodies as well. That can continue over the coming years, because these are also questions which are difficult, which need well thought through approaches, and you also need sometimes to do something to find out what works and what doesn't work. So you do need time, even though there's a huge urgency in the work we're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.